Grand Rising is your favorite gotcha girl or least favorite gotcha girl, depending upon which side of karma you fall. Shakisha Cherie here with today's tarot and oracle card reading. It is Wednesday, November 26, 2025. Wednesday is for the ancestors. Unfortunately, I have to be in a public space, so if you hear foolishness going on in the background, I'm not apologizing for it. It's not my fault, but that's why it's there. Just so you know. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done apologizing for shit that ain't my fault. First message: ancestors want you to stop apologizing for shit that ain't your fault, collective. Sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes you have to do a reading in the cafeteria and people are screaming their heads off down the hallway because they can't get their ish together. I don't. Ancestors, get me the fuck out of here, please. Please. So main energy, we got 7 of Knives, and that's in the reverse, okay? So, I mean, the main energy is 7 of Swords, and the upright is someone being sneaky. Liars, thieves, con artists, people trying to take from you. It's in the reverse, so that means the opposite. We're going. The ancestors are tired. The ancestors are people tired of people who are out here lying on you, collective. They are tired of listening to the insults, of the projections, of the negativity, the evil eye. The ancestors are tired, and it's coming to an end because they see you're tired too, and you are their baby, and you didn't do nothing to deserve that. So stop apologizing, okay? Stop apologizing for shit that ain't your fault. Then we got the Daughter of Knives. Let me tell you, a lot of swords energy, you guys. It was all knives except for one. All knives is air energy today. It's the swords energy today. The ops better be careful because the ancestors got the knives out today. They are not trying to hear it, y'all. We got the Daughter of Knives, which is like the Page of Swords, which is a message, okay? That's a swift delivery of messages. She's got so many messages coming in from the other side. She can barely, I mean, look at all them hands. Look at all them ancestors trying to get in contact with y'all. Look at them. Look at them. They're reaching for you. They're like, please, please hear us. Please hear us. But yeah, that's a swift delivery of messages, your accomplishment of your goals. It's clarified by Queen of Sheba, secrets revealed. Secrets revealed, which goes right with the main energy already. Stop apologizing for shit that you ain't do. Everybody's secrets is about to be revealed. All the lies they told, all their dirty laundry is about to be aired, y'all. Put in put in whatever it is to block your nose because the smell about to be unbearable. The stink of what these people have done is about to be unbearable, mostly for them because, you know, backfired humiliation rituals and such. But then we got the 8 of Coins. All right, so again, they've been working. Could represent skill development for us, collective. That's what it is. It's working hard to obtain our goals, to keep pushing every day. And I'm right here with you guys. I'm right here with you. Yes, I'm an older, more evolved soul, but it is still hard. I don't care how many lifetimes you have here on earth. The energy is so dense. I've said this before. I know it's not gonna be the last time I say it. The energy here is so dense. This is like the worst place to be. I swear, it's like, don't be saying that. Well, it pretty much is. It pretty much is. Of all the lives I've lived here on earth, it really gets my goat, y'all. It really gets my goat. So we got, skill development coming on. Also for the ops, they've been working hard. And what have they been working hard? To maintain an etheric cords with you. Ancestors saying maybe some of us could use another cord cutting with whoever you know. Whoever you know was in that 7 of Knives in the upright against you. Just pray. Pray your ancestors know. Your ancestors know. They know who they need to get. You just say a simple prayer. Ancestors, whoever y'all need to get today, please. You have my full permission. Please. Please. Seek permission from the universe. Get them. Get them, because we tired. We're so tired. And that, under the 7 of Knives in reverse came the 8 of Knives. That's being at a crossroads. That's being at a crossroads where we are. All these people had a choice. They were at the crossroads at a point, and they chose to take the path of darkness. And we can't, and now knowing what we know, y'all, we can have empowered thinking. We're seeing through the illusions and through the lies, right? We're going to cease to be our own worst enemy. Stop apologizing for shit that ain't your fault. There's somebody's ancestor. I don't know who it is. Who it is. Stop apologizing for shit that ain't your fault. Okay? Make your choice, and people are going to have to take accountability. On the other hand, people are going to have to take accountability for what is their fault. Because all these ops and all these other mofos been out here talking about is your fault, collective. You let me down. Remember that came out? They let they damn selves down. That's why they hate you so much. They knew they could have done everything. They knew that you saw the potential. You tried to big up these people. You tried to instill confidence in these people. You tried to make them see their worth. And all they did was tear you down for it. All they did was tear you down for it. Because they knew. How does that song go by Justin Bieber? And that other guy? And it's, what the hell is it called? I can't even think of it, what it's called right now. But something about he told you he could change when he knew that he never would. They knew they could never compare, but they still tried to compete. Knowing it was your job to do, knowing you the generational curse breaker. Oh no, I need to no, y'all fold y'all fold quicker than laundry. All right, y'all, it's crazy. But anyway, we've had our awakening. We're at the crossroads. We've had our awakening. We know what's down this path. And we know what's down this path. Not fully, entirely, everything that's going to happen, because of course that would ruin the surprise. Why bother living if you know how the story is going to go? But we know basically. We can say, okay, negative things down that way, positive things down that way, safe things down that way. You know what I'm saying? We know we're at the crossroads and we can't go back to not knowing, because we have awakened. All right? Yeah, we have. Then you got the Ace of Knives, y'all. That's facing your fears. That's triumphing over adversity. That's your breakthroughs. That's seeing through the illusions. That's accepting the truth, even though it hurts and real bad. And really, what we're breaking through here is scarcity, that lack mindset that almost everyone has been instilled with, especially if you are a person of color. Very few brown people in America have really, have generational wealth. Very few. Why? Because it was stolen. Because we worked for it for the slave masters. Because they got their reparations after slavery ended, but the people who went through it can't get shit. Because they've been building on the backs of, they built on your ancestors' backs. They still want you to work. They still want you to, and even if you're not a person of color, if you're a poor white person, you might as well be. Join the ninja crew. Join the ninja crew. Oh my God. Because, you know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. But yeah, we getting over this scarcity. I always say I didn't have no form of financial anything. You know what I mean? My parents didn't teach me shit about money. They didn't know nothing about money. So most brown people, and it's set up that way. They intentionally don't want us to know how to invest and make your funds grow and be on Wall Street like them and make your money work for you instead of working for the money, right? They don't want you to know that. They want you to stay in that scarcity mindset. They want us all to stay down here at the bottom fighting over the fucking crumbs. Y'all ever seen The Platform? The Platform on Netflix. It was a movie, and it was, if you want to watch it, spoiler alert here, but it was basically about these people in a prison, and there's like 2 people on every level. I don't even know, to this day, I'm not sure how many floors there are. At least 500. I feel like there's more than that. Maybe it's closer to 1,000, but at least I feel like there's even at least 500 levels, and every day they set a whole table full of food, the platform of food. It starts at the top, full of everything, and it goes down to the bottom. And of course, on each level, you get a certain amount of time. I don't know if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, to shovel in as much food as you can. So the people at the top aren't thinking about the people at the bottom, even though every month it switches the level. Every month, I think it's like every 30 days, the prisoners get to move up a level. I don't know if it's completely random. I don't know if it's whoever is running this crazy ass psychopathic prison just it's for their amusement. I don't know what it's for. But yeah, the level goes down, right? It goes down. And by the time it gets to the bottom, there ain't nothing. So if you at the bottom level of this prison, if you are at the bottom, then you get nothing. That's where we are. That's where we are. They got us fighting over when what we really need to do is all ride the platform to the top and beat up some rich people who don't want to share. That's what we need to do. That's if the people in the prison had worked, or even just saved a little bit. If you only took as much as you needed. Nah, these people were shoveling it in. You know what I'm not thinking about? You don't remember when you was on level 732 last month and how you almost starved to death? No. Now that I'm up here, screw the people on the bottom. Screw the people on the bottom. That's not how it's supposed to be, y'all. That is not how it's supposed to be. That this scarcity, there is more than enough for everybody if everybody would stop being greedy. More than enough for everybody if everybody would stop being greedy and work the hell together. No, what is wrong with you, humanity? How many times I got to say it? And last but not least, we got the 5 of Knives. Now, the book says that this is a root worker about to take the stand. She's got a silver coin. I don't know if y'all can see that. She does this. These cards are not very bright, dark and gray. But she's got a silver coin in her mouth. And root workers used to believe that if for some reason you had to lie on the stand, because I'm gonna say this again. Lord hates a lying tongue, but again, there's what are you lying for? Are you lying to save somebody's life? Are you lying to the Gestapo as they're trying to pull innocent people out of? Are you saying, you got people hidden in, like a Holocaust? If you got people hidden in your attic and they come and ask you if you got people hidden in your attic and you lie, God is not going to punish you for that lie. No. Okay? So again, they used to think that they call it putting a bit in your mouth, that if you had a silver coin in your mouth and you were forced to lie on the stand, that you wouldn't be punished by God. That's what they believe. So that right there is telling me ancestors are saying somebody's been lying on you in a court of law. They've been lying on you in a court of law. They thought they were lying for the wrong reasons. They about to get caught. Part of the illusions that they've been talking. So anyway, this 5 of Knives in the upright, it's conflict resolved, y'all. It's vindication. We're about to be vindicated. You ain't crazy. You know what you know. You know these people been stealing from you. You know they've been lying on you. You know they've been doing everything in their power to make you quit, take you up on out of here, because they just can't take your light no more. They just can't. How can you be so bright and shining and beautiful and whatnot, and they stuck over being them? They're stuck being the failures and the losers and then the idiots that they are. So this is overcoming challenges. This is treachery exposed. This is the end of attacks, and what it's going to bring you is the ultimate joy. It's our time to be happy, collective. It's our time to be happy. Fuck the naysayers. Fuck everybody who tried to keep you down. All right? It's our time now, collective. You did the work. You did the work. And again, ancestors are stressing, stop apologizing for shit that ain't your fault. And let the people whose fault it is, let them get what they got coming. And yeah, it's probably gonna hurt when you see, because you got such a good heart, collective. We got such good hearts, collective, that it's gonna hurt us. Spirit's gonna be like, nah, don't cry for them. Don't cry for them. They didn't cry for you. Everything they did to you, they didn't cry. They laughed. It's your turn to laugh, all right? Stop apologizing for shit that ain't your fault. All right, that's your message. I hope it was helpful. If it wasn't helpful, I at least hope it was entertaining. And I'll see you again when I have another message. Thank you, ancestors. That was a good one. I mean, they're all good, but This was especially good one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, y'all. Later.